here. Nobody's on TikTok. Look how it's like, if I go fast, it kind of like drags. I wonder if our internet's not that good today. All right. Let's stop it.
It's because there's rain.
It is rainy today.
Stormy rain.
Jack Robertson has joined. Tell him hi.
Hello, Jack Robertson.
Remember, I am streaming, double stream. It's hard to see the comments on the way I have my little phone set up there, isn't it?
Because it's dropped down.
Because I do my dual streams. Y'all know this on YouTube Wednesday morning and on TikTok. Dual stream it. So y'all can watch me here on Crazy Amanda Reacts on YouTube or Crazy Amanda Reacts on TikTok. Same name, easy to remember.
Yes, makes it easy for your guests.
And this week, who do I have back? No other than, look at him getting a little beard and stuff going. He is furloughed. He works at, my husband Gregory works at the hospital, furloughed. And during this furlough time, are you going to just see how long your beard like grows while you're out of work?
That's the plan. I'm going to go full Roethlisberger.
Well, I'm glad it's getting longer because we've had some problems when you want to just hug on me. No, and it sticks me. Like I got delicate skin. I've got, feel my delicate porcelain soft skin.
That's nice.
And what about when your stubble comes and stabs me?
Love hurts.
Perry's here to say hi.
Hey, Perry.
Not a lot of people on this morning.
Mm.
It's not very crowded. Why do you think that is? People back to work? Is that what it is?
People are busy. They're living their lives. I mean, this is the middle of the workday.
No, it's not. It's morning. It's like the beginning of the workday.
You never know when people work 24 hours a day.
But it's not. Oh, and look, he called Perry because Perry always calls me Auntie Amanda. And look, he said, "Hi, Uncle Greg." Hey, you're Uncle Greg, and you got my hairs in your beard too.
Yeah, see, that's the dangers I have to deal
Look,
with.
how do you feel like being an Uncle Greg to all my?
I am an uncle.
People?
I've got a niece and a nephew.
Vanish wants to know how
Vance.
to say Vance. How you say that name? Van S-H?
Vanch.
It's not a ch, like
Vanch.
it's V-A-N-S-H, not V-A-N-C-H. That's like ch. C-H is ch. If it's S-H, it's just Van. Right?
No.
If you want to talk about somebody shh, you say S-H. So it's Van shh.
Well, then don't say it. Like, you got to be quiet.
But I want to tell Van hi. Uh-oh. AZ says USA is finished with what?
We're finished.
Oh, wait. 1 equals 1.
1 plus inch.
Wunsch? Wunsch?
Wunsch.
Wunsch? Is that how you say it? The V is silent?
Wunsch.
Wunsch?
Like the German V. Wunsch. Like
I think-
Wanderlust.
Well,
starts with
look,
a
how
V,
about saying his
Wanderlust.
name? The Azabadakazaza in under
Yeah.
skins.
AZ anchovy.
Oh, wait. Which one was correct? Vunsch? Vunsch?
Wunsch. Wunsch.
Vunsch?
Wunsch.
Harry asked how we are doing. So look, I can't even say it. Wunsch?
It rhymes with.
Look, now you're going to have me second guess all the time. Wunsch wants to know.
Wunsch rhymes with lunch.
I know, that's what I was going to say. I was like, ooh, lunch sounds like lunch. And now I'm hungry.
Mhm. I bet you a snack. Where are you from? Wunsch.
What do you want
They
to
call
know?
you a snack?
What do you want to know about the USA situation? What part of there is many situations going on in the USA. Could you not agree?
Yeah, our situation is relatively the same as a week ago. We've been quarantining and doing
He's
our
from
part.
India.
Ah.
Well,
They
what do you
eat
want
lunch
to know?
in India, I'm sure.
What do you want to know about the situation here? The situation, isn't that a person's name? Like isn't that
Like the situation Soren
is that a wrestler?
GTL.
I think that's a wrestler.
Jersey Shore.
Oh, okay. GTL. What is GTL?
That was the whole Jersey Shore.
I don't know. Obviously,
Gym, tan, laundry.
Is that what it is?
That's how they lived their life.
Obviously, somebody was a fan.
And they do their laundry.
Somebody was a fan of the Jersey Shore.
Not a fan. I just know things.
Is there any shortage of essential supplies in your place?
Some places are having a tough time procuring the necessary PPE, especially for hospitals to do their jobs.
Now, do you think
at my hospital,
where
the gowns, the protective gowns, we've gone through like 4 different suppliers to try to get them. We're on some crazy stuff now that got shipped from China. You open the box and it's just got like all Chinese inspection.
Like letterings and words.
And you've never seen this stuff before, and you know
it's
not from local.
Like, does the hospital buy it,
suppliers.
or they getting it from
the hospitals
the
are finding it. There's people in charge of procuring supplies on a global measure, and they're getting them from anywhere and everywhere that possibly has them.
But so we went to the store this weekend, and I was shocked that they had masks there. We were able to buy a mask. But let me tell you, what was it? The box of masks, would they have like 25 or
50?
50 for $25. Doesn't that seem like a lot?
Some people are spending $1 or $2 a mask.
20, and it's not fancy mask. It's like the paper mask. Well, it's like, I wouldn't say paper.
They're kind of like the
like this. They're like this. But they had the things around the ears instead, not like your tie, right? But it's this material.
Right.
This material, the surgical type, 50 of them in a box, $25. How many rupees, or what are they?
Rupees.
Well, how many rupees is that over there? Wasn't that like 5,000 rupees? Wasn't it like 100? Something like that, right? $25 for 50 masks. That's crazy, I thought. I bought them, though. Did I not buy them? What else essentials? And when we went to the store, there's toilet paper. Remember, that was a big thing you couldn't find anywhere. I would tell him whenever he goes to the store, I'm like, oh, you always look for toilet paper. Even if we have toilet paper, buy toilet paper, because
they had plenty. They had
plenty of toilet paper when we went. Now, they still have rules, though. Like, you can only buy one. There was like one per customer. We have like these airborne immunity stuff. It helps boost your immunity, has a lot of vitamin C and stuff like that. That was there. We bought one. I tried to buy 2, though. Only one per customer.
They also limited on the meat products.
The meat's like the big one because, oh my goodness, Greg. What
and the
about
price has gone through
That's
the roof.
what I was going to say. I took a picture of one of the prices. It was a roast, 5 pounds, a 5-pound roast, over $40.
It's because it was like almost $8 a pound they're charging.
$40 for a 5-pound roast. That's crazy.
But the chicken is normally priced, and it's everywhere.
They still have limits on that, though. You can only buy one chicken product.
Not at Schnucks.
Well, the store we were at.
Yeah.
But it's the beef that they're having a problem with now. It's the huge beef shortages. Not so much the pork, though, as beef.
Well, they don't eat beef in India, so you probably shouldn't be talking
They don't
about
eat,
that.
Nobody eats beef there?
The cows are sacred cows.
Are you sure in all the religions? Because they have a couple different religions. They have Muslims there. They have Hindi over there.
Well, mostly. Maybe
is it all of them?
I think it's Hindi. Right?
They'll tell us. Look, my people, they will inform us of all the
Muslims don't eat pork, I think, and the Hindus don't eat beef. Is there a religion that doesn't eat chicken? Because I don't want to join that one.
I know, we pretty much, that's what we said. As long as chickens don't go in shortage, we're good. Because we even eat, like, instead of the hamburger, the beef grounded up, we mostly eat chicken grounded up.
See, it's Hindu.
Oh, let me show you. Why'd they hide that? Someone said, look, Vansh said it's Hindi. And they said it's Hindi, and they said it's Hindi, and they hit them all. Like, Hindi's a bad word.
Hindu.
Or Hindu. But still, that's not a bad word.
Hindi's a language. Hindu's the religion.
So the Hindu don't eat beef, but Muslim can eat beef and not pork.
Yes.
We're learning. Look, this is right here, Crazy Man Ranch
And
channel.
Catholics can't eat meat on Fridays during Lent.
They can eat fish though. That's
Right.
meat.
Well, they don't consider it the same. There's even like Episcopalian.
Oh, Hindi is the language.
Right.
Hindu is.
You
the
ever heard of an
religion.
Episcopalian?
You can't even say Episcopalian.
Not Episcopalian.
Episcopasket.
Episcoparian. No, that's Michael's wife's Episcoparian, and she's vegetarian, but she also eats seafood. So, like, she can eat seafood, but she won't eat chicken.
Well, is that Christian?
No, it's Episcoparian.
What is Episcopalian? It's not a Christian. It's not a branch of Christianity.
No, it's not a religion. It's a way of eating lifestyle, like a vegan.
Well, that's like a vegetarian.
No, but they eat fish.
But vegetarians eat fish?
No, vegetarians eat just vegetables. They don't eat meat, period.
It's too much.
But
it's too much.
Vegetarians
and why can't they just
eat cheese? They can drink milk. Vegans don't have anything to do with any animal, anything.
All right, why can't...
Except for adopted.
Why can't they pick an easier name to call themselves than Episcopal?
Because they're already trying to make you upset by just trying to pronounce their name.
And he's in the UK.
We're already opening up a bunch.
We're opening up.
Seen it on the news.
Listen, my state where we live, not where I'm from. Not where I'm from. I'm from down south, Louisiana, New Orleans. That's where I'm from. He's from here, St. Louis, Missouri, where he's from. But our state made the national news this weekend because if you've seen the pictures with all those people in the pool or in the Lake of the Ozarks,
yes,
we went to the Lake of the Ozarks vacation last summer. Do you remember? Did we go to that place that they showed the pool? It was like sharks, babies, or something like that.
Osage Beach. Yeah,
but that was our state. That was us. You're welcome, or not. That was us, though.
That's Missouri for you. They do what they want.
And then another thing our state made national news was that the people giving haircuts that had corona. Right. That was all our state. Our state made national news because there was 2 workers that did that here.
Yeah.
At the haircut place. Our state made national news 3 times for just being dumb.
And what was worse with those ladies, I guess they were ladies, they were symptomatic. They had symptoms. They were feverish. They were coughing and spitting all over the place, and they still showed up to work.
K Burn says hi.
Hey, K Burn.
And Charlie.
So Bonch says, is it true that some people drink bleach in the USA on Trump's appeal?
Oh, wait. First, Alana says hi.
Hello, namaste.
Namaste, Alana. So he want to know, is it true people drink bleach in USA on Trump's appeal? I mean, they had a couple of isolated stories where people did it, right?
Something like that.
Most people were first of all like, he's an idiot. Don't drink bleach. But then you had his supporters that were like, you really think he told him to drink bleach?
He didn't mean it when he said
didn't mean that. So like even his supporters were like, he didn't mean it. He was just, people are really gonna do it. They were like being sarcastic.
Making a joke, people.
Yeah. And then you had a couple of isolated incidents where people did. And I mean, what do I want to say?
Lots.
I can't say I feel like totally that those people are total idiots because you don't know what you are, like how you're going to feel in that situation. If you get coronas, you're starting to not be able to breathe. People get desperate, you know?
And I'm like, let me get that. Bleach is going to fix them.
Well, I don't know if fix them, but I'm just saying, I was like, well, I'm going to, because I mean, especially if they're an age or have like bad conditions anyway, lung problems and all that, they're like, well, I could have a high percentage chance of dying from corona or maybe drink some bleach and, I don't know.
Take my chances with
I'm just
the bleach.
saying I'm not going to judge those people because I don't know how I would be if I had it and it's getting worse and worse and I can't breathe. Like I wouldn't drink bleach, but I'm just saying you start, getting desperate.
I suppose.
Or maybe I'm wrong and they're idiots. I don't know.
I mean, they could have worn masks to begin with and washed their hands, but they chose not to.
Well, you can't judge that too. Some people are wearing masks and wash their hands and still got the coronas. You can't say all the people that got corona didn't wear a mask and wash their
At
hands.
at some point.
All right. Where is it? All right. Dave. Hi, Dave from Australia.
G'day, mate.
The dingo ate my baby. Did I sound Australian doing that?
Not really. You sounded more like Fat Bastard.
What? The dingo ate my baby.
You sounded more like Fat Bastard.
What?
From Austin Powers.
I feel
Get
like
in
you
my
were-
belly.
The dingo ate my baby. That don't sound Australian. Why are you laughing at me?
You always do the worst. She does the worst voices. We got this game where you have to do different accents,
It's crazy.
and her accent is the same for everything.
No, my Australian accent's different.
What's your Wookiee?
They had one where you had the Wookiee like
You had to be
Chewbacca.
Chewbacca.
That sounds like Chewbacca. Doesn't that sound like Chewbacca? You don't think so?
Sounds more
Y'all
like
think that sounds. That sounds like Chewbacca.
your
all right.
audio's not in sync, says Juan.
Uh-oh. It was like lagging when we
You
were
can't
dancing a little
choose to
bit.
sync. There's not a sync audio
No.
button. It's just
It's
the lag.
it's our internet connection.
Across the globe. It's coming from
Blair's here. Blair said, "Are you ready for your daily British history lesson?"
Yeah.
Yeah.
What happened in this day in British history?
Because remember, didn't he tell us about some stuff last time?
Something
Uh-oh.
about
Perry says, he's telling Vaughn shy. It's time to go vegan, Vaughn said. Hi, Shriyan. That's when they said it's Hindu. I'm catching up on comments.
Von
Hindus.
wants us to become vegan. He doesn't know how delicious
Oh,
bacon is.
He doesn't.
Clearly.
No.
India is also suffering from
I don't
hot
think-
weather.
Listen, I don't think I could ever be a vegan.
No, you
I
once
like
told
meat
me
too
you
much.
don't trust people that don't eat meat.
I mean, you need it for protein, right?
Here's what it comes down to. Open your mouth. Take a look at your teeth. They're sharp. They evolved this way for a reason.
They used to be
Be
sharper.
true to yourself. Unto thine own self be true. We're omnivorous. We're supposed to eat both.
But wait, no,
Done deal.
it doesn't. Some religions, though, would say, like, there's some that you don't eat any meat.
Yeah, well.
What they doing for religion? You can't get mad at them if they're doing it for religion.
You can, I mean, people make up religions
And
all the
maybe
time.
some people don't like the whole thing, like, because I know people that are vegetarians and don't want to eat meat because they don't like to kill the animals to eat it.
But nobody speaks up for the rights of plants. They're alive. Now
You're just trying to be the devil's advocate
now you're
today.
splitting
No,
hairs
you're just
between
trying to
one
be the
type of
devil's
life
advocate.
and another
No,
type of
you're
life.
just
It's
trying
all
to-
alive.
He's just doing this on purpose, trying to be the devil's advocate.
No, it's just how I feel.
I don't
You know?
think so.
I don't draw a distinction.
Plants
between
don't
animal life
have
and plant
brains.
life. But they do. They do
Yeah,
have
right.
feelings.
No, they don't.
Yes.
Oh, it's what?
Trees emit sound. If you were to
Hi,
injure a
Tejas.
tree, it emits a
Tejas, yes.
high-pitched sound that bugs and stuff can hear.
Hi, Tejas. Thomas is over there on the TikToks. Tejas is here. What Tejas said? India is suffering from corona.
Amphibian cyclones.
Yeah, I saw
Is
that.
that like a tornado
No.
of frogs?
I saw that the cyclone hit like west. It was west or east, one of the sides of the India, like last week. And I think it was right after my live last week. Was it late last week?
Ultraman State Forest.
What is that? What
It's
is
on
the
fire.
ultra? What is? Oh wait,
Ultra hair.
no, it's not ultra. It's UTTAR.
Uttarakhand.
Yeah, I can't.
Uttarakhand State Forest is on fire from the last 5 days,
Now,
and now
China
China's
is
gathering
good.
his military. I thought China was a
Why
woman.
is China on the India border? Oh my goodness, what is happening in India? I don't know about.
Because you on that MSNBC and they don't tell you about that.
He was just telling me about that because I was talking about how I don't trust I don't trust the government anymore because they just tell us lies, misinformation. I don't trust news people anymore because they just tell you what
They're
they
out for
want.
their own agenda. You got the left and the right, and if you watch Fox News, you got to listen
So
to that
he told
crap.
me,
And if
this
you-
is what he was telling me, that you thought I should watch like BBC, the UK.
You got to
Blair-
watch
Blair, what do you think about this? What's the BBC? What is the history
Even
of the
Al
BBC?
Jazeera. You got to watch news networks that don't
In
have
different countries.
a hand in American politics that are
Because
completely separated from it. Like, we don't care
I
what y'all
watch-
squabbling
listen.
about. We're going to report what's real.
I watched the news all day, and I didn't hear nothing about no Utakakara forest, and I definitely didn't hear the China's on the Indian border. What they doing there? We're gathering the military. They trying to take over India?
Are they coming for all the saffron?
I'm nervous now.
I don't know.
Tell me what are they? Why would they put their military?
Is there like political strife going on between India and
that we
China
didn't know
that
about?
we
We
don't know
didn't hear
about?
none of this.
Harry says he just had him some bacon. I think there's an arrow in the way.
All right, hold on. Were you skipping comments? We gotta tell everybody. Like Pre-Shoe said hi. Saz said hi. Don't be just skipping. Look, Thomas over there said hi.
Shreyan wants to know, how many accents do you know? One.
He just said, did you saw Ramayan?
Ramadan?
Ramayan, he
Is
said.
that different than Ramadan?
I don't know. You asking me. That you should be asking Tejas there.
Ramadan
India is also
is
suffering from hot
Ramadan.
weather. Today is 45 degrees Celsius in New Delhi. Well, you got to put it in our English metric Fahrenheit. What is 45 in the Fahrenheit?
Sounds pretty hot.
Oh, Ginger's here.
Ginger snacks?
They don't tell us because they don't want us to know, she said, about the China on the India border.
I'm not going to go.
I am really cut. Like, even that I only knew the cyclones hit because I get on my YouTube, I get the Indian news, that comes on my page because I follow all the Indian stuff on my YouTube. And that's the only reason I knew about the cyclones, not from the news.
Mm-hmm. It's not newsworthy for us, apparently.
How many accents do you know? Look, I got my Australian. The dingo ate my baby. Wait, no, I said it better last time. The dingo ate my baby. The ding.
Okay. How was your Indian accent?
I can't do that.
What about your...
Maybe British?
Yeah.
Tea and crumpets. Right?
Irish?
Tea and crumpets.
Do Irish.
The look of an Irishman.
See how they're all the same? I'm from China.
No, China. I can't do that one right.
Yeah, see? Can you do a distinction between Irish and Scottish?
That's you. Now you're getting ridiculous. You're shaking it. You
I'm not
shaking.
even touching the
You
table.
keep shake. I can see it shake. Do y'all see it shake?
Your legs are touching.
No, I'm trying to hold it steady. This is a shaky table.
You're the only one touching the table. I want to know why it's moving.
All right, where are we at?
Plants don't have
Hold
a
on, no,
central
you
nervous
don't.
system.
How many accents do you know? Y'all aren't as bright on here compared to TikTok? Oh, and K-Burn's here from the TikTok. K-Burn, have I not said this? I look cuter on TikTok too, don't I? Look at TikTok, how cute I am, bright over there. And then YouTube just wants to drown out the light around me for some reason. I don't know why, but I agree, K-Burns. I look much cuter, much brighter over there on the TikToks. All right. This Osai says, India-China border war is happening. Oh, this is going to be, because that's like the two most populated countries. China is flexing India and Taiwan so that other countries will shut their mouth against it. Well, I saw something about, I don't know, Taiwan, but wasn't something with China and Hong Kong happening like recently too?
All I hear about is corona deaths in whatever counties. That's all they want to talk about.
I know, we just hear about the corona. I had no idea that China and India is about to get into it.
See?
Are y'all nervous?
China's trying to take over the world. They're the only one with supplies.
I mean, that's what they were saying, like with all this stuff happening in the world, like China's trying to step out front to be like the power of it. Ain't that what they've been saying? Like, I don't know where, not on the news.
Clearly it's not the U.S. anymore with its dumb commander-in-chief.
Perry, I love some bacon too, Perry. Love some bacon.
Vanch doesn't like it.
How you keeping through this weird time, Thomas said. It's up here. How you keeping through this weird time? I think we meant like through this weird time.
Keep it on. We're just keeping on.
Well, I think we get through it with just humor and laughter. Don't you think that's how we get through a lot of stuff?
And live streams, I think.
Live streams? All right, you can eat whatever you guys like, but animals scream and cry when they are killed for our taste. See, that's why a lot of people don't do it, because they don't want to kill.
Not if you put them to sleep first. I mean, it could do things more humanely, but it's never going to stop. You know? You're supposed to eat both. Just period.
See, prosciutto. That's why I was saying a lot of people just don't like because the animals. How are you, Saz? Plants don't have a central nervous system and they can't feel pain. Your argument. Tell them what, Vanch. You tell them, Vanch. I agree. Vanch is 100% right.
So
fake news.
So then become vegan.
Fake news.
So then be vegan.
No, I like meat.
So your argument is acceptable. Look, Vanch,
I'm not proud of it.
If we weren't supposed to eat them, they wouldn't taste so good. Your argument is invalid.
No, his argument was for plants, not about meat. They don't have a central nervous system.
So,
and you were saying plants.
They still have a right to live.
Fake news. Fake news.
They still have a right to life.
All right. I am from the state of Odisha, Shrine said. Near where the cyclone made landfall. How is it going there now? Is everybody okay? What is a cyclone? Is that like a hurricane?
It's a tornado.
Is it a tornado? Are you sure?
Mm-hmm. Don't you remember in The Wizard of Oz? They said cyclone.
I don't think a cyclone. Because I think you have to be like on a border with water to get a cyclone.
That's a water spout.
We don't know. What is a cyclone?
A cyclone is a tornado.
Spout. I don't think you're right. Google it. Press said they are putting military on our borders because they want to test our patience, but we need to take care of people right now who are suffering from corona. I agree, Pushu. That's
Are
terrible.
They trying to say you don't have a right to do that? What's up?
Tess is here. Oh, we got a panda. K-Burn gave me a panda. Thank you, K-Burn.
Now they eat bamboo, right? So when it gets here.
Tess is here. She said hi.
Hey, guys.
Tejas, on 5 May, some Chinese soldiers and Indian soldiers fought on border. They even fought.
There's been a skirmish. 7 Indian, 4 Chinese got injured, and Chinese soldiers took Indian soldiers' weapons to reverse engineer and make more.
Goodness, we did not even know this was happening. I had no idea this happened. None whatsoever. Did you? This is the first I'm hearing of it.
Well, not until it escalates to something major, then you won't hear about it.
It's true. I know Indian, American, and British. Oh, they can do all the accents. American don't have an accent, do we?
They do when you are from another country and you hear them speak normally. Think of all those actors that draw on American accents.
Like when they're
British.
like if they're an English actor and they have to like do an American accent.
Right.
Uh-oh, K-Burn's back to work tomorrow. Well, I know even in America, there's different accents. Probably like India. India even has different languages, which in different regions and stuff. But like even in the U.S., you have like Southern accent. That's probably the most popular, right?
And there's a lot of different Southern accents.
And people say I have a little bit of Southern accent.
It gets worse when she's in New Orleans for a while.
I mean, I'm from the South. So when I go back home, like it'll come out more. But even like I lived here for how long? A long time. Over 20 years. And even people be like, where are you from? Well, you got a little accent. And I'm like, really? So, and then they have like New York, Boston accent, right?
Boston.
I can do that. What other accents they have? Oh, like Minnesota? That's right. Like a U.S. like
a Uper accent.
Minnesota?
Because of the Upper Peninsula of Michigan.
So there's even within the U.S.
where
many
a lot
different
of
accents.
Norwegians settled back in the day, and that's where that accent comes from.
You know in history.
Yeah.
Where's Blair? You want some U.S. history right here? Greg, I'm tell you. Pabria's here.
Pabria.
Also caught two. Also, USA caught two. What is that? Is that supposed to be Chinese? What is CG or CJESE?
Cheese.
Oh, look, I got socks. They gave me socks over on TikTok.
You could put them socks on your
from
panda.
Optics. I can't say that. 6 times 9. Ein. And Pabria, hey Pabria. He said hi, Sir Greg.
Hello, Pabria.
Size Irish Conor McGregor says, who the I ain't gonna say that.
Fook.
She just said also caught. Oh wait, this is what they said. Also caught. Also USA caught 2 Chinese spying in USA. Oh, I'm sure.
Everybody's got spies everywhere.
China relationship is very bad with neighboring countries. China shares border with 22 countries. Wow.
That's a lot.
Well, I mean, it's big.
No, Missouri borders 8 states.
Do we?
8.
Let's try to think which one. Look, we're going to try to do our state knowledge. Illinois, Iowa, Kansas, Arkansas, Tennessee. Wait, no, Tennessee don't border us. Does Nebraska? I give up. What are the other ones? Wait, Oklahoma. So there's 3 more.
Kentucky.
Kentucky does and not Tennessee?
I don't think Tennessee.
Tennessee does.
Where at?
I don't know. I feel like
when
it
we
should.
drive through the boot
I
deal
feel
in
like
Missouri,
Tennessee should. Then what other ones? There's 3 more. What other ones? You don't even know.
Look,
You don't even
Iowa,
know. You don't even
Oklahoma.
know. All right.
Nebraska.
See, you don't even know. I said Nebraska. I think you can't be coming with
Kansas,
You can't-
Arkansas,
I said all those.
Kentucky, Illinois, and
No, and you skipping numbers. You don't even know.
there's 8 of them.
You trying to come with some knowledge and then
There's
you
8
can't
of
even
them.
tell us.
There's 8 of them. Look it up.
All right. Perry said, my wonderful Auntie Amanda, Uncle, you hear the rumors about Robert Pattinson's going to be fired from Warner Brothers? What?
Let's hope so.
He refused. Oh, I saw that.
Because
That he
he's a
didn't want
whiny
to train.
little-
Well, because he said he didn't want to like get all buff for Batman.
He wants to be skinny Batman. He wants to be emo Batman. He's going to be shoegazing the whole time.
I mean, does he have to be? Because they got the suit that's all buff. Like that suit makes him look buff.
They're going to have some pictures of him with the shirt off and the cowl off.
True. They'll have
He's
that.
got to be Bruce Wayne. He's not going to be, hey, Bruce Wayne.
I guess Donald Trump will help India during this war. Sad. I wouldn't count on him. Sass. I wouldn't count on him. Pabria saying hi. Animals are delicious, Tessa said.
All right, now, Tessa, you're going to have to cook that
The
stuff.
rare, the better. Oh, no, we will disagree there. No. Oh, I don't like a rare. Oh, with blood.
You don't got to just worry about coronas. You got to worry about trichinosis and all kinds of other stuff.
I don't like my meat rare.
We discovered fire so we could cook meals and live longer.
Mm.
Yes.
Garishan says hi. Pravet, you are looking so. Oh, Pravet says I'm looking so pretty. Thank
She
you,
or
Pravet.
he is right.
Thank you, Pravet. Oh, you know, if y'all were here last week, you remember that girl who was here flirting with Greg, asking, what was she asking you? All kind of stuff.
She asked me for my digits.
Did she?
No.
And then I had forgotten about it. And then when we're about to sign on, he wants to bring it up like he was hoping she'd come on some little flirters. Well, now I got I got my people saying how pretty I look.
You always had those people.
Thank you, Pravet. Believe human meat tastes good too. Please, I'm not vegan. I eat meat. All right.
That's fine.
Joe San
We all have
asks us,
choices.
hi, cat or dog? I mean, we have a dog. Cyclone is a hurricane. I told you. I knew it. I knew it. It was like a hurricane had to be on the water because it hits the water borders, you know. I told you.
It's a tornado.
It's not a tornado.
You want me to Google it?
Yes. Where's your phone? Cyclone is like a hurricane. I mean, it can maybe have tornadoes because tornadoes, when they hit land, give off. I mean, or hurricanes, when they hit land, give off tornadoes. Come over here.
Nope.
Come over here and sit. He wants to Google over there. Oh, geez. When you walk, it shakes it. See what? Product is here. Hello, Andy. My question is how your husband reacts when you say Ritik is your boyfriend. Come here, sit. Let's see. Well, first he wants to answer the cyclone question. What does it say? Cyclones and tornadoes are two types of strong spiraling storms that can be destructive. A tornado, a long destruction that compromise strong winds rotating in the center of low pressure. Tornadoes. It wouldn't say cyclone versus tornadoes if it was a tornado. I think it's mostly, oh, right there. What does it say? Oh, I thought it said hurricane. They're different. I think maybe it's a hurricane in water, which is like a tornado in water.
I think that's why they got rid of the term cyclones, because it was too confusing, and they split it between tornadoes and hurricanes.
But really, hurricane is like a tornado in water because it spins.
A tornado is different than a hurricane. Slower. They show up out of nowhere.
Yeah.
Hurricanes, days in advance.
So maybe cyclone, they don't know days in advance. It shows up out of nowhere. Maybe that's the difference between a cyclone and a hurricane. I knew it wasn't because you always hear cyclones hit landfall, like a hit from water and hit land from water. He's not believing. Can we go on with this? Because someone has a question for you. They said, how do you react when I say Ritik Roshan's my boyfriend?
Whatever. She ain't ever going to meet him.
Don't you say that. What if I do?
Well, this is me trying to get that to happen.
What if I meet him?
If I say you're never going to meet him, you'll do whatever it takes to meet him. And then you'll live out your dream.
What if I meet him and he says he thinks I'm the most beautiful woman and funniest he ever met, and he wants to marry me?
He better pay up.
You wouldn't fight for me against Ritik?
I can't beat Ritik. He's got more hands and knees and fingers and legs.
He only has one more thumb.
He'll come at you like Vishnu.
But he's tough.
Swinging.
And beautiful.
He'll come out swinging.
I guess he is not jealous because he's halfway around the world. Is that what you're saying? And a famous star that I'm probably never going to meet. He's ignoring still with the cyclones. Do you know last year India fought with Pakistan? It was a small war. No. But I've heard that India and Pakistan kind of have, like they have tensions there. I know that.
Against each other?
Uh-oh. Mama's Geeky says, per Google, the only difference between a hurricane, a cyclone, and a typhoon is the location where the storm occurs.
All storms forming in the Indian Ocean are called cyclone, typhoon, and Pacific. They got different names. But if you watched...
So wait, where's the typhoons hit? Cyclone, hurricane, typhoon is the same thing. Where do typhoons hit then? What
Pacific Ocean. So it's right there. Typhoons in the Pacific, hurricanes Atlantic, Indian Ocean is a cyclone.
Hurricanes in Caribbean, like when they come from the Caribbean.
Right.
So Indian Ocean, cyclone.
So it's the same type of storm. It's just depending. But a cyclone is anything with a cyclic type of rotating wind. If you watch The Wizard of Oz, there's a line in there where she says, "Oh, they're up inside the cyclone."
That's where you're getting your
tornado
facts from. That's where you're getting your facts from.
I've heard tornadoes called cyclones my whole life.
Because you watch Wizard of Oz.
Cyclonic winds is all it deters.
It just means like rotating, right? And hurricanes rotate.
Cyclonic.
He wants to be right.
I'm just saying, cyclones
it's different. It's not a tornado.
So if they had a tornado in India, what would they call that? If it formed not on the water, but on the land.
A tornado.
Do
tornadoes hit in India?
I don't think they're indigenous to the United States, although they're mostly prevalent here.
Right, because they don't have like Tornado Alley, and where like pressures hit and low temps and high temps and hit, and they might not do that in India, so they might not have them. Why? How do we become the weathermen today?
I don't know. Because it started raining.
Cyclone, right? They're just origin different oceans.
We already read that.
Okay, you read
Pabria
it. Pabria knows. Pabria's always given the information.
Mm-hmm.
Pabria knows. Please send my regards to as a bunny hop. But Tess, remember how I always say Pabria says hi to y'all? Pabria never misses a live stream without me wanting to send in the regards to Mama's Geeky and Ask the Bunny Hops. Because Pabria don't watch the Price is Right stuff. So Pabria knows. Pabria knows. Where am I at now?
Shreya.
Thank you for
in Odisha, only
the eastern part was affected. The most affected part, the southern part of the state, West Bengal, India, and Bangladesh. Oh, I did hear. That's what I heard. Bangladesh. Hi, Art is Minecraft sucks. These TikTok names. Art is Minecraft sucks is the name on TikTok I said hi to.
Minecraft does suck.
What's your husband's favorite song? Hamid said. That's a tough one because, my husband is a musician.
Too many to name. Too many great songs.
My husband is a musician. He plays the drums, can pick up a little guitar, do some stuff. He is the musician connoisseur. If you want to get him on opinions, it's about music. I, on the other hand, could care less about music.
Right.
So asking a favorite song.
Do you believe that? If there were no music in the world, she'd be fine with it. She'd be like, superfluous anyway. Don't need that.
No, I like music because I like shaking my booty. I like dancing and shaking my booty. So I need music.
But you don't care about it.
I only want to listen to it when I'm like, want to get up and dance or even sometimes when, you need some sad songs just to get emotions out.
I've never seen you do that. I've never seen you been like, I got to go listen to sad songs.
Because why would I listen to sad? If you listen to sad.
Where you been? Where you been doing that at?
My car.
You're never in your car.
I am in my car. I'll even react to songs on here, sometimes sad ones, and cry. Obviously, you don't watch my YouTube channel enough.
Oklahoma, Kansas, Nebraska.
Hold on, are you
Iowa,
skipping?
Illinois, Kentucky, Tennessee,
are you skipping? T just
you
said.
were right, Tennessee.
Pabria Googled it. Missouri is bordered by Oklahoma, Kansas. We got that. Nebraska is. And I had said Nebraska, and you were like, no. Iowa, Illinois, Kentucky, Tennessee, and Arkansas. I was right.
So was I. 8.
But you told me Nebraska and Tennessee was wrong.
I was debating if those were ones, but then I guess they have to be.
She just said your husband's favorite Indian actor or an actress. He don't really watch Indian movies and shows.
I couldn't tell you their names.
Priyanka Chopra.
Only because they're all over the news with that guy.
The goofy Nick Jonas.
Yeah, one of them bros.
Have you seen them together before?
On TV?
Don't you think that's the weirdest looking couple? Because he's a little goofy guy, and she's like this exotic, beautiful woman. Exotic.
But let me ask you this.
And then here's Nick Jonas.
Over in India, they're used to seeing people like Priyanka Chopra, right?
Chopra. Is it Chopra? It's Chopra.
Listen.
Okay, go ahead.
I think maybe to her, that little wiry dude is exotic.
Do y'all think Nick Jonas? Let me hear the girls from India. Do you think Nick Jonas is exotic, or agree with me? He's just a goofy looking guy. He ain't no Hrithik. He ain't no Hrithik or no.
Doesn't matter. You see, if you're from a certain place and culture, the differences from other places are going to be exotic to you from where you're from indigenously.
I don't believe it.
Okay. It's the truth.
Well, no, because I could definitely say some U.S. actors or singers, they can be like, oh, he's an American exotic, like looking good, but not little goofy Nick Jonas.
What's an American exotic? Joe Exotic?
Brad Pitt.
No, he's 100% just American and not exotic at all.
Jason Momoa.
That's because he's from the ocean.
But he's still American?
No, he's from the sea.
But he's like Hawaii.
Samoa.
But he's like American.
Yes, but his indigenous roots are Pacific Islander. Exotic.
Oh, here we go. Hi, Amanda. Hope you're keeping well. I promise not to mention how super hot your hubby is looking this week.
Yeah.
We were just talking about to Allison.
Slightly below that, she says, Amanda, your hubby is looking warm and flushed. Perhaps he should take his top off to cool down.
Allison, don't
Just
you
an
start
idea.
this. You see this?
I got my fans. You got yours.
And have you seen he's been growing his little beard out?
Look at that.
I'm sure you like that too, huh, Allison? This is going to be the last week you're in my life with me.
You're the one that does this.
This'll be
I was
last
trying to sleep, and she's like, "Come on, Greg, it'll be bad."
Oh, all right. Saz said, oh, he's got a riddle. Which state of U.S. has the smallest drink? It's a riddle.
The smallest drink. It's got to be something to do with a state name. Unless it's Idaho.
I give up, Saz. We give up. All right. There are no tornadoes in India. I'm telling you, I didn't think, because you never hear India getting hit by a tornado.
Well, you're
It
lucky.
has to do with like the low pressure and the high pressures and temperatures coming together. Missouri.
You got all kinds of pressure.
Yeah. When we lived at our old house about how many miles? 10 miles away or so?
20
Is it 20?
or more.
There was tornadoes that would hit right down the street.
They got them out here too.
I've
even
seen
more.
it. Even when I lived in Alabama, I seen a tornado. I told you about that, didn't I?
She outran it.
Because I lived in an apartment complex. I was on the bottom floor, and somebody from the top floor, it was just 2 floors, but somebody I knew from up above came downstairs and was like, "Can I stay with you in your house?" Because they were scared about being on the second floor. And I looked over their shoulder. It was like a F4. Saw it right there. Ground was like shaking. It was scary. Hold on. And flush. There are no tornadoes. Oh no, I just skipped that. Let's see. Where's Perry? Wonderful Auntie. Have you both seen Bombshell with Charlize? I have. That was that movie when
Yeah, I know.
Megyn
Fox
Kelly,
News.
the Megyn Kelly thing. You didn't watch the movie though, did you?
Uh-huh. Minnesota.
Charlie said you guys are so funny. Thank you, Charlie. I like you too.
That's the riddle answer is Minnesota.
Oh, here she goes. Every time I see Allison's comment, I'm scared to read it. Did you read it?
Yeah.
Allison, I'm gonna mute Allison. I'm gonna kick her. How do you kick somebody out the room? I think your
You can't
husband and me
kick
could
out
make
your
beautiful
fans.
music together. I'm gonna kick Allison right out. How do you do a little? How do you mute them? Riddle answer is Minnesota. Minnesota. I watch all of the movie. Allie Pro said she watched all of Bombshell.
Yeah.
Great, thanks for asking, Perry. Allison, I like a man with stuff. I ain't reading none of it. Look, Allison gonna make me mad.
She's
Allison's
doing it
gonna
on
make.
purpose.
She's doing on this on purpose, Allison.
Don't let it get to you.
Speaking of Minnesota, there's other news in Minnesota that happened, right?
Yeah, Minneapolis.
Y'all want to talk about current events along with the coronas and everything.
And the school shootings and everything else we
Well,
deal with. in
They
the
didn't have
country.
any school shootings lately because there haven't been
Still,
schools
I
in
think that's
sessions.
indigenous to America.
There haven't been any schools in sessions since when? March? Yeah.
But now
It's back to
our boys in
let
blue
me
are
tell
back
you,
at it.
we live in Missouri, St. Louis, and I don't know if y'all heard. How long ago was that?
2014.
So 6 years ago. When Ferguson happened, they had the Michael Brown die. I don't know if this was.
It was worldwide.
It was worldwide news, wasn't it?
Yes.
Remember Ferguson, Missouri, and then the protest that the police killed the Michael Brown.
That was right down the
And-
street from us.
We were probably, remember that day? Was I with you though? Because they had a soccer game that morning in Ferguson. It was at that one in Ferguson. And then we went to like the Ferguson brew house, like right after. Well, all that went down that day. We were right there.
We were down there. We went
We
through the
lived
protests.
We lived like 5 minutes from Ferguson, but when they were protesting, burning the stores and all that, you could smell the smoke.
My
where they went.
hospital dealt with all of the fallout because that was the nearest hospital. to
So when
that.
all that stuff went down, the police brutality, they had the hands up, don't shoot stuff. That was all. We lived through all that. Then yesterday they're going to have another, it was 4 policemen, right?
Yes.
Stopped the black man. And that's where it just made me think of it, because you said Minnesota. It was in Minnesota, Minneapolis. And it's because, I don't know if it was like, I hear different stories. Either he wrote a bad check or he was using counterfeit money. Either one.
Was it true or was it just suspected?
Well, that's why he had the police called on him. So they know he had the police because they reported some kind of fraudulent paying. Either it was a bad check or counterfeit money. That's why the police were called. Even
if he did do that.
To buy food, number one.
I don't think what the reaction
The police came, and then they had video. And this is the worst part too, that video. Because before it became news, they one girl posted on Facebook the video, and then everybody started sharing it. And I was like, what is this? It's before we heard anything about it. And I watched it. And I couldn't even finish, and I was sick to my stomach. I cried. I just had the pit in your stomach, because they had the man on the ground for like 7 minutes, and this police had his knee in his neck, and he was like, I can't breathe. And the lady was just like filming, but then he like passed out and went limp, and they still was pushing his neck down. And then they had all the people started screaming, because then I had to fast forward with the next stuff. I was like, I can't, it made me sick to my stomach. And then they fast forwarded, and then the people screaming at the people, get off of him. He can't breathe. Get him help, blah, blah, blah. And they were still had the knee on the neck after people were screaming at him. Mm-hmm. So that happened. Current events happened in Minnesota last night. Then they had the whole thing about protesting. They all went and protested. They immediately fired those police, 4 of them, which is something more than they did here with the Ferguson stuff.
Right.
That guy got off of it.
But they should be charged. They should be tried.
Well, that's why that's why they're protesting last night, because they're like, they should be arrested.
Right.
Not just fired, arrested. Right?
Yeah.
So that's you want to know about current events, that's what's happening here. Along with having to deal with all the coronas and stuff, we're dealing with now like protests going on, and I mean, they always talk about police brutality and all that stuff. I don't think that's ever stopped. But
what's going on?
I know, Minnesota. Where at? Wait, I would love to have Allison as a sister. Perry wants, I like a man. I'm skipping Allison.
No, look. People buy me to eat.
Oh, Peter said people
but never
buy
eat
me to. Oh, he's doing more riddles. People buy me to eat, but never eat me.
Silverware.
Or a plate.
Yeah. You guys are a very fun couple. Allison
Thank you,
says,
Amaran.
Please don't mute me. I promise to be a good girl. Honest.
I don't believe her.
And then she says, I love Amanda and Mr. Amanda.
Mr. Amanda.
That's what most people call me.
Mr. Crazy Amanda. Will you get your hand? He's putting his hands on my butt when I'm trying to talk, and it's distracting me. Be jealous, Allison. Be jealous, Allison. All right, Tejas, plates and spoons, Pabria said. See, we had that one. Greg is a musician. What's your reaction when you heard the Gucci Gang song by Lil Pump?
Turn it off.
He don't like a lot of that.
Any of that modern trap rap music is bull s because it's just horrible. If you like rap at all, it should be about the art form. These guys can't rap. They don't have a good voice. They got nothing to talk about. It's ridiculous. It's all auto-tuned. Every single rapper sounds the same.
This is what I have.
When they filter it through that dang stuff that makes them sound like robots. It's ridiculous. Anybody can be a rapper. Just say something stupid 40 times in a row, and there's a song over a dumb beat.
But you like Lil Dicky.
All that trap is clicks and whistles.
You like Lil Dicky.
That's comedy.
We've been watching a show. It's on.
Dave.
We watch it on Hulu, but you can also watch it on the channel FX here, and it's called Dave. And you know the YouTube, y'all are YouTubers. You know Lil Dicky on YouTube, who's done the raps and stuff, and he has his own TV show here, and it's hilarious. We've been watching it.
Mm-hmm.
So you like Lil Dicky, don't you? You're not answering.
Yeah, I already said yeah like 6 times.
I didn't hear you.
Because you never listen to me.
Oh, we gotta wrap up soon though.
I know. I got to take your car in
because we got plans today. He's got to take my car. And did you ask him about the wheel on it?
Yeah, I said it's a super rare tire that's never in stock. She even typed, she's like, super rare tire that may not be in stock.
When you
but
made
please,
the-
yeah, I said, look, I'm going to at least get a tire, at least one tire. If you have it, I'd like to get one, but you might not have it. And I'm not going to stick around all day to wait for the specific tire that's native to your car.
Allison wants to see my outfit this week.
Amanda's got racing tires on her zip around car.
Oh, I'm not wearing anything special. I just got this is
a highly sought after t-shirt of
The
which there
Geekly
are
Retreat.
only very few made. Tessa can
I don't know if Tessa's
agree.
here.
Oh, she must have left.
But we had I'm part on Facebook. They have the Geekly Show, which is like 5 women. We get together and talk about entertainment stuff, and I'm part of it. And we had a little retreat. So this is the shirt that I wore,
See?
or that we're given on the retreat.
Saz knows 17-year-old boy raps about flip-flops. Gucci gang, Gucci gang, Gucci. Exactly. Oh, that's a hit song.
I don't even know the Gucci's.
It's ridiculous.
Braun wants to know what my favorite movie is, and then T just wants to know what movies I watched in lockdown. You know, like you can't pick a favorite song. I feel like I can't pick a favorite movie. I have movies that I'm into at the time. You know, like what's the movie every time I see on now that I've been watching? You can think of it. Every time I see it on now, I've been watching it.
That's several movies. You know what that means to me? If it's any of the Twilight movies that's on, she's watching it. If it's any of the 50 Shades movies,
but what is the recent
she's watching it.
When I'm saying it, you'll be like, oh yeah, Crazy Rich Asians.
Yes.
I love that one. And whenever I see it on, I watch it.
It's a good movie.
It's a good movie, but I'm just saying it's not like I could say it's my favorite. It's just like when I'm in the mood to watch at that time. I can't say
there's certain movies that you like enough that you want to throw on just to have as background noise while you're working that you can tolerate.
But T just wants to know which movies I watched in lockdown. I mean, what movies have I?
I mean, you've been doing.
What movies haven't I watched in lockdown? That's the question. Like
she hasn't watched any of the Terminator movies. I don't think she's watched a single Friday the 13th. Any horror?
I just watched Halloween.
Yeah,
I don't like horror movies. I don't like horror movies. Y'all know that.
I don't like horror movies because
they don't believe me sometimes. But you tell them how I am, how jumpy I am.
She gets jumpy over anything. I can literally come home from work, walk in the door.
Because you walk in like a ninja.
She turns the corner and screams like somebody's invading her house. I'm like, who else has the key? Who else would you be expecting at this time? She's like, you did it on purpose. You scared me. I'm like, I literally just walked in the house.
You think robbers and killers aren't going to get in the house sneakily and quietly?
Now listen, we all know
but I feel like he does it sometimes on purpose. You come in like a ninja, real quiet, walk around.
I'm just not a loud, obnoxious person. I like.
But I'm jumpy. Like even if you come up to me too fast, like I'll scream and just throw something at you or something. I'm a jumpy person.
She's always on edge. I think some anxiety has to play with that. Just like when there's an open window and you want it closed because people can get in the house that way. I'm like, nobody's going to climb through.
You gotta be. It's better to be safe than sorry. You're shaking it. You're shaking it.
I'm not doing anything. I'm not touching it.
It's better. It's better to be safe than sorry because the killers come in windows. I feel like you're not as prepared as me.
I mean, with that attitude, you might as well sit in a box with a gun in each hand like this. You never know.
Your husband is very lucky because 2 beautiful women are fighting over him. How do you know Allison's beautiful?
She may have slid into his DMs.
I don't think there's DMs on YouTube.
What do they got over there in India? Is it DMs?
Top's nice. What the bottom half? We want to see. Who says I'm even wearing something down there? You don't know. You only get to see right here and here. Stop it. Perry, it's very cool to have someone like you Perry wants to be, come on, Allison, be Perry's sister.
Right.
Look, he wants you to be his sister.
Indian Spy says hi.
Hi, Indian Spy. I'm crazy, like mad to Allison. Oh, Perry likes Allison.
Mm-hmm. I think there's a love connection.
Yes, I want them to hook up so she stays off of my man. But Allison, you can't be sisters though, Perry, if you want that. No, listen, friendship there. Perry, y'all get to know each other. Stay away from my man, Allison.
She's as crazy as a box of frogs. How crazy is a
I
box
don't
of
know.
frogs?
Never seen a box
Is the
of
jury
frogs.
still out on that? I don't know if if you were just collecting frogs.
Allison, I feel like you're trying to change the subject over there. Tilly wants to see your outfit too. You don't want to see what's down there to Allison. Maybe next time I'll be prepared and put on some pants. But Allison, I really think Perry's a nice guy. Perry's a nice guy. Get to know each other. Stay away from me.
It's a lot of dead air time.
No, look, that's because that means I was super serious. I did that 3 times quiet.
You just did it
That's
3
my
more.
super.
That's 6
Six.
times.
That's how
6
serious I am.
times serious.
That's how 6.
Do the math on that.
All right, we really got to go. I know it's already been an hour, but we can't go an hour and a half today because you got to leave soon, right?
Yeah, I got to put pants on, and then.
No, if you go out, yes.
See?
Allison, don't be even getting ideas in your head. All right, wait. I've only got eyes for Amanda. See, How do I block? Perry's the coolest. You're right, Pabria.
They're
Perry's
interested in
awesome.
Amanda's talks, not her outfit. I agree.
Right, Tejas? Did that? Oh,
Mm-hmm.
I love me some. Tejas has been around, comes to my lives a lot. Tejas is one of those.
Saz says Hollywood movie that makes him awake whole night is American Honey. Must watch movie. It's a 3-hour duration. So
Hi, Engine.
How long it takes for bees to make honey? 3 hours?
I've never heard of that. American Honey. What's it about? Google it. It's scary that I ain't watching it because look, awake the whole night.
No pants. See.
All right. Look, this is wrong. Google how we mute Allison too. Google how we mute Allison.
2016.
What is it? Is it scary? What's it about? What's it about?
An adolescent girl from a troubled home runs away with a traveling sales crew that drives across the American Midwest, selling subscriptions door to door, finding her feet in this gang of teenagers, one of whom is Shia LaBeouf.
Shia LaBeouf is in it?
Yep. She soon gets into the group's lifestyle of hard partying nights, law-bending days, and young love.
Why did that keep him up all night? Oh, maybe he just watched it and it kept him up all night. I haven't heard of it. I want to check it out now. Because I'm looking, listen, I feel like everything on Netflix, everything on Hulu. I watch everything in this quarantine.
Except Better Call Saul.
Yeah, I haven't watched that.
She loses for that.
I'm going to tell you, all right, let's, before we go, let's talk TV shows and movies that we have watched recently that we suggest. We already said Dave, right? That's on Hulu. It's funny. It's funny and silly, and we like that kind of stuff.
Apple TV.
Netflix is this Friday is coming out with a new show. I did a little review on it.
What's that called?
Space Force.
Oh,
y'all, it is funny.
Space
Force. It has Steve Carell, who was in The Office and everything, and it kind of gives you that same kind of Office comedy in it. But Space Force, Space Force, like the Trump put a new branch in the military. Space Force, boots on the moon is like their slogan, whatever. So they totally made this series on Netflix coming out Friday, like a satire of that. It's funny.
Yeah,
I liked it. What else have we watched? Apple TV is a lot of the stuff we've been watching.
The Morning Show.
The Morning Show. Oh, that's really good. Defending Jacob, which I loved, but I'm gonna have to do a review because I'm mad at it because the last episode made me mad. But you didn't like the rest of the series?
It's all right.
I liked the rest of the series except the last episode and how they ended it. I was mad, but the rest I thought was real good. I mean, we were into it.
Yeah.
What else should we suggest? What else? A couple more. What about movies? Uncut Gems is on Netflix now. They're premiering it. Like, you can watch it for free on Netflix. That was a pretty good one, huh?
Yeah, we saw that in theater.
With Adam Sandler in a serious role.
One of his few that he likes to try to trot out from time to time. Oh.
What?
The Wrong Missy. No, that was funny.
I mean, it had funny parts, but I didn't think it was that great.
What do you want to talk about movies?
And everybody's talking about this Lovebirds movie that came on Netflix. Oh, it's so cute and funny. I thought it was dumb.
It was forced. I didn't believe the relationship between the two stars. It just wasn't. Mm-mm. It wasn't a good fit.
Allison wants to know if you're doing that. No, he's not. No, you can skip it next week, Allison.
I can get out of it?
No, you're coming.
No.
But I'm telling Allison you're not. What else? All right, ma'am, it's wonderful words and react. Oh, I want to see. No pan, don't do rock. Oh, wait, I love the rock band Queen. Oh, yeah, I love Bohemian Rhapsody. I know you have only one boyfriend, Ritik, who is on your right. That's Allison's boyfriend on my right.
This is hectic.
That's apparently Allison's boyfriend on my right.
She can see someone who's yummy, yummy, yum. That movie is so raw. It shows the life of teens who comes out the house.
Oh, I want
to check it out. Do they
come
out of the closet first and then come out of the house?
I want to check it out. American Honey, remember it. We'll have to check it out because I feel like there's nothing else to watch that we ran through everything.
Saz like Shailene Woodley movies.
I don't know who's that.
Divergent chick.
Oh, I like her. I like her. Allison Jordan chick type. That's the max view you're gonna get. Oh, of our outfits. Yeah, because TikTok's real long. It gives the whole thing.
TikTok is long. Look up there.
Hello. I'm turning in just in case he ain't gonna be here, Allison. Don't. I'm learning how to block before then. Oh, Rohan's a big fan.
Hey, Rohan.
Oh, I'm sorry you came on so late because we're about to leave.
Yeah, because I got work to do.
But Rohan, every Wednesday, come back for the live stream. Oh, there's Pabria over there too. I like seeing them both places. Mm-hmm. Live stream every Wednesday morning. We were on time pretty much this morning too. Were y'all impressed we was on time this morning?
Really?
I mean, maybe a minute or two late, but that's close enough. That's close enough to say we're on time.
It's the best as good as you'll get.
It's 9 a.m. Central. That's 10 Eastern. Every Wednesday.
What is it? Indian time.
Greg will be here except for Allison. He will not be. If I see Allison come, Greg's getting kicked out. And love from your India fans. But and love to everybody here. I mean, that's why we come on here. And you, listen, last week when Greg came on, afterwards, what did you say? You had such a good time talking to everybody. You can see why I love coming on and talking to everybody now, how they just come back and friends and we can chat and catch up on things. After last week, do you remember what you said?
I think I said that went by really quick.
No, not that part.
I did say that.
What did you say about daily? You said we should do a daily show, did you not?
I never said a daily show.
You said we should do a daily show. You did. Don't lie. Don't you lie.
You always.
It's probably because of Allison.
I don't remember.
What did Allison say? I love you both. Thanks for a good laugh. Much love to both. Especially Mr. Amanda. I like you being called Mr. That's the only thing good Allison has said this live stream, Mr. Amanda. And loving us both. I love you too. But you get on man, I might have to cut you. I might have to cut somebody. I will cut. Greg, have you any doubts that I'll cut somebody if they try to get on my man?
What if they offered you a lot of money?
No. I mean, I'll cut them and then take it, but.
See? Amanda loves money, just so everybody knows.
I mean, we have to live for money, right? Money's
what makes the world go round.
So, I mean, you have to have money.
And that's why the people that have a lot of it are running things and they.
But I'm not rich. I don't try to be rich. I don't get greedy with money or anything like that. I'm just smart with money, right?
I think it's both, but.
I'm not greedy.
Look.
Am I greedy?
If there was money falling out of somebody was dumping it over a balcony and people were rushing in to scoop it up, you would knock old ladies aside to get as much as you can, I think.
No, I wouldn't.
Really?
No.
We learn something every day.
You really think I would knock old ladies? Now I'll knock big men who try to get my way, but not little old lady. Or I'll knock a big man if they try to knock a lady.
If it's a competition, you'll do anything it takes to win.
I would not take anything or do anything, take anything. You know what I mean?
I know how you get when it's like
I want to win.
competitions.
I get into it. I like to win, but I wouldn't do anything. And I even let our kids win a lot, do I not? And even when you're like too much, I'm like, Greg, let them win some. Do I not tell you that? Mr. Amanda, do I not tell you that, Mr. Amanda?
Sometimes.
See, I feel like maybe you should go get to know Allison. You don't even know your own wife. No, you better not. Don't even get ideas, Allison. Don't even get ideas. Any goals set to develop this channel?
Oh, we're not developed. We're just too raw.
All right. Before we go, look, I keep saying before we go. Did y'all not see my fancy new background when I do my reactions?
We don't have it here.
No, because it's in my office. But I feel like I'm developing as we speak on my fancy new background. I got like a virtual green screen. They ain't no jabbies got that, do they?
You know who?
Because he said jabby.
Oh.
Like jabby. I can't even say it. He's like a Bollywood reactor, jabby.
Oh. Well, you need to just develop your different backgrounds now.
Jabbies don't got that. You don't have no green screen virtual background.
That's Amanda curbing the market.
Right here. That's who has it. All right, we really gotta go. See you next week. Same time.
Same channel.
Maybe Greg will be here.
Maybe it'll be developed.
See you. Allison says see you in her dreams.
Where?
Somebody send me how to block Allison. All right, y'all. Love you.
Bye.
Sending love. Stay safe. Bye. Bye, Allison. See you next week, guys. Bye. And we gotta do TikTok.